All right, what's up, everybody? This is Rob Barrington here, and we are back for the weekly challenge. I have just returned from lovely Phoenix, Arizona, where the North American Bridge Championships were held. It was a great time. It was great to see so many of you that I had a chance to say hi to. I missed out on some drinks with some people. Penny Story, sorry about that. Wonderful to see you and your partner out there. And also so many of you that came up and said hello. Thanks so much for that. Special thanks to Melissa and for one session, my buddy James for playing and having some great results together. So thanks a lot, folks. I hope to see so many of you at the next one, which is in New Orleans. If you've never been to a Nationals and you're a budding bridge player, I recommend it at least once in your life. And if you do it once, you may never avoid one again because they are so much fun and so much good bridges being played. It was great to see everybody live and in person once again at a big Nationals. So let's get to business in this one. Until we get to New Orleans, let's practice. And this is a fun one to start with in our first challenge back. One club pass. Now it's my call. No need to get excited here. No need to get. I want to play four hearts basically. That's going to be my goal with this hand. With an outside chance of maybe settling for no trump if possible. But my goal is just to start slowly. And look at this. Partner makes a support double here. Right? So we bet a heart. It goes 2 diamonds and partner doubles, right? That's 3-card heart support, which is amazing, right? Okay, we have a 10-card heart fit. Our hand was really good before. It's even better now. And it's honestly exceptionally strong now as well, because of our diamond shortness, right? Partner doesn't really need that good of a hand for us to consider a slam in this, right? Although I would say they're unlikely to have as good a hand as possible as we need. We need the ace king of clubs, the ace of hearts, and like the king of spades, right? That's a lot of stuff there. We only have an 11 count also, and this is a best hand tournament, I forgot to tell you. So I think 4 hearts is the mission, and that's all we're going to play, and we're happy to get us there very quickly. Partner did have a pretty good hand that gives us a no shot at slam, but with a little bit different construction, maybe could have been a good one. But hopefully we're not going to see a club rough here. Wow, this is brutal. Look at what they do to us. They make us guess spades right away. Let's see what the auction was again. It was a club of heart, 2 diamonds. So the strength is to our left, and the opening lead was a club to the ace, right? So knowing the strength is to our left, we have to recognize that the king is likely there. But also, the ace of hearts is likely there as well. This is kind of gross. Right? It doesn't look like there's no necessarily huge read on what's happening in this suit. So I'm going to hop up with the ace. I'm going to play a diamond to the ace just to deprive that exit from them. And then just play a heart towards my king. I know the ace is to my left most likely, but it didn't hurt us to transport. There's the king of spades as expected. Here comes a spade ruff maybe. And then a club ruff would be awful. Ooh, survived. Boom, boom. All right, now we just play the queen. We're hoping it's breaking. Sorry, it has to be breaking. We have 10 trumps. And now the rest is history, making 4. Good start. Let's go. All right, so here, as expected, once the ace of clubs just pops off to our right, we kind of have a read on where the rest of the big cards are, at least. We know that king of spades is so likely to our left, and the ace of hearts is there as well. So we're kind of darned if we do, darned if we don't. If we play the queen and it loses to the king, if they were getting a ruff, let's say this player had 2 spades instead of 3. Now it goes spade, spade, and then they get in with the ace of hearts and spade ruff, right? So we can see the writing on the wall. We just kind of had to hope they either get it wrong when it gets back to them, which normal human beings will do, or in spots like this that spades are just 3-3, and we're not getting a ruff against us. So good stuff on that one. This one, a 15 count. I mean, you are always opening a club in this situation. First of all, it would be illegal to make a no trump opening bid on this one anyway. But also, this hand is a hand that wants to play a 4-4 major suit fit. And notice I am jumping to 3 hearts here because my shape is tremendous once I find a heart fit. And we are now in a 4-heart game. We're playing imps. We got to 4 hearts on the first 2 boards. Not too shabby. And look at this. Yes, sirree. Okay, 1 club pass, 1 heart double. What does the double mean? Well, the double means that East has about an opening hand. Let's give them around 10 points, right? Because they were a passed hand. Let's just remind you of this here. When a club pass a heart double, right? So double here, about 10 points. And because it went a club a heart, they have diamonds and spades, which means they're usually short in hearts or clubs or both of those things, right? So that's what we expect from them there. 4-4 in those 2 suits. So on this hand, well, we're going to do some fun stuff here. We're going to win this ace of spades first. I am very interested in roughing diamonds in this hand, and here's why. If I look at this from the very beginning, and let me clear out this ace of spades, right? So we won the ace of spades originally. What are my losers on this one? Well, I definitely have a diamond loser, right? There's one. I have a potential club loser. I have no spade losers, and I may have a potential heart loser. Can I get rid of these? Well, yes, I can certainly get rid of a club loser by either finessing for the king, or I can pitch that club on the long spade over here at some point. I kind of like that one better. Okay. How the heck am I going to get rid of those diamond losers, though? Well, if trumps divide evenly, I'm going to get rid of those diamond losers by roughing diamonds, right? Boom. All easy stuff. However, if trumps do not divide evenly, I'm going to need to trump one of those diamonds or more in this hand before I draw all the trump, right? So here, let's just take a look at what happened auction-wise. We'd expect East to have 10 points, right? So dummy started with only 9, and we had 15. So that's 15 plus 9 is 24. Let's give them 10 or 11. That's 35, right? 34, 35. Left-hand opponent has some room for some stuff. I am torn. I'm torn because the spade lead, the spade lead, I'm not getting anything roughed here. So I'm going to play it this way to start. And I'm hoping they lead a heart, to be honest. This would solve a lot of things. This is not, okay, they had 5 spades to my right. All right. Well, let's hope they had 3 hearts to my left then. And that'll be okay. So here we're eschewing this club finesse, even though we saw that rough happen there. We're certainly just hopping over there. We're going to play a heart. We see they follow, so we're probably going to be okay on this one. And now good. Okay. So at least they had a spade that was going to be kind of finessable out of that situation anyway. We're going to have to draw it. So here we now get to make this, and it's lucky we're playing imps. It's not like an overtrick's really going to make a huge difference. But at this point, notice we just have a normal cross rough. All the trumps are gone, and this hand is over. So this would just be just before I go, trump a club, trump a diamond, trump a club, and then claim city, right? So we're just going to claim that, and that is plus 650. So plus 420, plus 650 for our first 2 boards. Not too bad for our imps challenge with the robots. And let's just take another peek. I suppose I don't think we can ever make more when this is happening. When that spade's getting roughed, because we would have to draw 3 rounds of trump. Let's just take a little peek here. Is there any way to take more? No. Well, plus 1 is the best we can do, as expected, right? We would need a lot of help from the robots here to get this. But if trumps were 2-2 and that spade got roughed, now we had a chance to draw trump and actually do exactly what we did without losing a trick with that trump. So here, luckily, it wasn't that way. So we are getting the same score regardless. So I think we're doing pretty well. I mean, we're at least tied in these first 2 boards. I'm the big concepts at play on this one, especially this last one, is first of all, make sure to reevaluate your hand when you find your fit. This is no longer just a 2 heart bid. This is a 3 heart bid with your shortness and your full 15 count. Awesome hand. And that gets partner to get us to game, right? Where if you only bid 2 hearts, maybe they pass, right? And you're just playing 2 when 4 is exactly where you want to be. And notice the club finesse was losing, right? We definitely don't want to take that. Recognize where your losers are and how you might be able to get rid of them before you ever touch a card to start. All right. I will see you tomorrow for another weekly challenge episode. We'll be on episode 2 tomorrow with boards 3 and 4. And we'll keep grinding throughout the end of the week, folks. I'll see you for these and either see you at the tables or in some of my classes at bridgelesson.com afterwards. Take care, folks.